with your reactions and reviews, usually, and podcasts and general pop culture discussion. But yes, I'm here. I apologize if you're hearing any background noise. I basically live in the laundry room. So if you haven't seen in the background of my videos, so that's what you're hearing. People decided, oh, let's do all laundry now. So I am here. Y'all are here, hopefully. Whether you're here in just watching this live or as pre-recorded, because I leave my stuff alone. I just do. Because really, just in case y'all want to catch anything I've said, and also I'm putting this back out again since I don't know if everybody got that far in my last live stream. I will be going over like articles regarding entertainment. Like I know a lot of YouTubers do that. And just overall just giving my opinion on the state, like the whole thing with what was her name? Kristen Stewart, the one who said that the reason she hasn't been in a Disney movie is because she held her girlfriend's hand. I'm kind of the point of, why would that matter? Because I could see Disney not saying that to about anybody else. It's just stupid. And I am starting to put out different Twitter posts, which you should totally catch me at Phalon Reacts, no spaces. Like a question about what people thought, if you were around at the time, the shows Charmed, Buffy, Angel, because those are still considered cult classics. And those shows came out about 97 for Buffy. Charmed came out in 98, 99-ish. It was back in the third season. Might have been the third season of Buffy the Vampire Slayer around that time. And then during the fourth season, the spin-off Angel came out, which was a pretty decent show. And I think that a lot of supernatural shows try to mimic it. And they're okay for the most part. I did really enjoy, in that same kind of a genre, Witches of Easton. Witches of Easton was a great supernatural show. Just like the show Supernatural, it's pretty good, and it's been going on for I don't know how many years. I know this is their last season, which I probably should just go back and binge watch all of Supernatural, because I kind of stopped after Sam sacrificed himself back at, I think it was season 5 at the end. And I really enjoyed it back then, but then the following season, I didn't even make it to like midway before I got bored of the show. And from what I've heard, it's still a great show, worth watching. It's just so much, I imagine, has happened. And then I heard that they brought back one of my favorite actors. He plays Gabriel. And they brought him back for a couple of episodes, which is great. I will definitely watch that just for Gabriel. He was the best. My favorite, hands down. Pep! Hey! Oh my gosh. Yeah. It can be scary on some parts. Like there's one part in like the first season that one of my friends, Lindsay, she noped right out of it because there was a guy, he put his hand down in the garbage disposal and the house is possessed, so he lost his arm. And she's like, nope, I'm not doing that. Which is kind of funny considering the horror that we've been writing for years. Hello, 11. Oh, you should absolutely do it. Absolutely. It's great. If only for the first 5 seasons. Because you might find a favorite. How far are you into it, Pep? Because, like I said, I didn't make it very far. Oh my gosh. Oh, you are not very far then. Oh my gosh. Then I said way too many spoilers. Just because Pep says it's scary doesn't mean you won't enjoy it. Because there are so many great shows. I still need to watch Breaking Bad. Let's see. How many seasons does it actually have? Because I know they're about to start their last. I think it said 15. Oh my gosh. Really? 15 seasons? Because it has been going... Okay, so they're about to go into their 15th season. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Jeez Louise. Oh, it's not that bad. It's just some things I wouldn't recommend watching in the dark. Oh, Charmed is great. I love Charmed. I haven't watched the reboot because people have been telling me how bad it was, but I'm starting to hear a lot of good things about the reboot. But you can't compare the two shows. It is, Pep. It is. Have you seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer or Angel? They were both out like 90s and early 2000s. They are in the same genre. Oh my gosh. A lot of times the reboots are terrible. That's why I do not want to watch Charlie's Angels when it comes out. Because it looks horrible. A lot of reboots I'm not a fan of. I'm still kind of apprehensive of watching the Baywatch reboot. Oh, I think you can watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer on Netflix. Best to watch it from the start. It's got 7 seasons. Yes, Shadowkeep. I want to play that when it comes out. I can't wait. I just have to save enough money for it because I really do want to play that game. I know that Zeke said that he will not be talking to anyone next Friday because he is going to be playing the heck out of the new Borderlands game. Silent. Oh, you caught the Silence episode. That is actually one of the scariest episodes because nobody speaks at all. It's back in season 4. I was such a fangirl for these shows. I started watching back in season 3 of Buffy, and I had to catch up later on. But yeah, I started watching it back when it was a high school supernatural show. Yes, next Friday is the Borderlands 3 release. Okay, Pep, there are so many other kinds of episodes. You should just go back to season 1. Scream. Oh, don't knock that. That scared me as a kid. But to be truthful, horror movies I'm not a big fan of. Not very least. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's like but I'd recommend just watching that. Oh, I don't know if you ever caught any episodes with Buffy, but there was a spin-off of it called Angel about a vampire with a soul, because the whole premise with vampires in Buffy the Vampire Slayer was the vampires had no soul and he was cursed. It had a lot of familiar faces of that time. Like, it's funny because Allison Hannigan, who is married to Alexis Denisov, they actually met on the set of season 3 of Buffy, I believe. He was only on Buffy for one season, and then halfway through season 1 of Angel, that's when popped up there. I know way too much stuff about Buffy and Angel. That and Charmed were my shows. That is what I grew up on. And I could talk about them for days. On Angel, who was your favorite? Mine was David Boreanaz. Hands down. I did like the actor that played Connor, though. Angel's son. Those two were my favorites. I was so upset when Charisma Carpenter was no longer a part of the series. Okay. Sorry, okay, let's see. What else can I talk about? How many episodes have you seen of Angel? Oh, well, just tell me the characters' names. I'll be able to tell you. But yeah, David Boreanaz played Angel. He was also on. I'm trying to think of all the shows. He was on Bones. I think The Shield, I believe, was the name of the show. I haven't watched The Shield, but I really did like him on Bones because he showed more comedy. There is definitely one episode you do need to see of Angel if you haven't. Angel gets turned into a puppet. It's hilarious. Yes. Bones was a great show. I really, really do miss it. House, another great show. It's just I haven't watched either of them in I don't know how long. Had a crush on the girl lady. Well, if you want to talk about Charmed, I will talk about that for days. Oh, okay. I think I know who you're talking about. Is it the actress who plays Emma Swan on Once Upon a Time? There's several girl doctors in the show House. It's like I can't think of their names, but I know what roles they played. Which that's just me. But yeah, if it's the one I'm thinking of, okay, Emily Deschanel. Yeah, I like her. She's a great actress. And when you really put her next to her sister, they look so much alike. Because you don't think about them separate. But when you put them together, they look so much. Oh, okay. Olivia Wilde. I think that was around the time I stopped watching House because they got rid of the original cast. So, yeah. Totally with you, 110%. But, there's like so many things about the shows. I really did like them. Eleven, have you seen Charmed? Not the reboot, but the old Charmed back from like, was it 98 or 99? Because I have to say Piper was my favorite female character. Cole was my favorite male character. Well, next to Chris. But who doesn't like a sarcastic Hollowell? You need to watch it. You absolutely need to watch Charmed. It's good. Right now, Netflix does have Charmed if you want to binge watch it. They ruined Cole's character. I am still so upset about what they did to him. They did him wrong. Because before they decided to villainize him, he wasn't abusive in any way. And then suddenly he's abusive? It made no sense. And I will forever agree with you, Pep. Piper does rule. She's awesome. I love her. Absolutely 110% love her. Gosh. Okay, so that's why it wasn't coming up. I swear to Bob. Yeah, Aww, that's adorable. I don't think I've heard you talk to Piper then. I think it was another puppy that you've been talking to when we've been doing like our raids and D&D games. Because I thought you had a few dogs. I don't have any pets besides... Okay, I have 3 cats. Somehow I've acquired 2 more. They weren't supposed to be mine, but... Got Sir Pouncelot, which that name came from Dragon Age. I have Polly. And then I have an evil demonic wildcat named Damien. Yeah, 3 cats. Somehow, I got 3 cats. Pounce does. They all live outside. No, I don't have any cats for me. My parents have dogs that I end up having to clean up after and feed, but that's their pets, not mine. Otherwise, they would have stranger names than Bunny and Buster. They probably would have been named, let's see, Crota and Oryx. That's what they would have been named if they were my dogs. I bet people are giving me strange looks like, what is Crota? What is Oryx? Unless it's people that are currently cats. But yeah, the one I would have called Crota hates me so much, which isn't really that different from when we played D1. You would have named it Atheon. Oh, that's nice. Nice. Me and Zebra have started in on playing D1 again. We went and fought a bunch of old bosses. It was nice because neither of us had played Destiny in a while. So we went and beat up Oryx last night. We went to the Black Garden, beat up the I can't even think of the Vex gods. Oh, I can't remember what the other one was now. Wow, I must have been really tired when I was playing. But yeah, we were playing a bunch and planning on doing it again tonight because, hey, we miss playing that. And I've gotten to the point where if I'm playing by myself, I don't feel like playing because it's kind of boring. Those games are designed for people to play together. You can always play by yourself, but not nearly as fun, is it? Oh my gosh. Hello, third person. 11, do you play any video games? I don't know if 11's still here. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, 11's still here. But yeah. Okay, so it works. All right. Ugh, competitive. That is the bane of my existence. It really is. Oh my gosh. Though Zeebs did tell me about how things have gotten easier to get the mountaintop, apparently. I was looking at the schedule that I think next 2 weeks you're going to be able to get a whole lot more valor or whatever points and infamy points for Gambit. I guess they're trying to get people to play those two modes. 25 double kills instead of 100. Okay, I might actually stand a chance. Because there was no way in heck I was going to get 100. I completely suck at that. It's just terrible. It really is. Oh my gosh. Oh, this week. Are you doing the Nightfall to get the emblem? Because apparently this week, if you get like 200 to 300k in a Nightfall, you get the badge. Or, well, the emblem. I know me and Zebra are talking about doing it because we want to try to get that emblem. I don't think it ever showed what it's supposed to look like. But, you know me, I like shiny things. Especially in Destiny. So, yeah, there's supposed to be a bunch of activities people are doing this week for D2. Because it's the whole Mars week or whatever. I'm going to have to go back over the link Soups gave me. Because it looked pretty cool. It did. But I think they're doing this because not a lot of people are playing right now. They're waiting. Which, I guess that's okay. Oh, you only have to run at Nightfall. That makes it so much easier. It does. It makes it easier if you're not having to get like a 300k. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to go back, check that sheet that Bungie had put up. because I believe it is not so much Art Week, but everybody's using Arc. I still need to check to see what the daily missions are, because I think if it's the one that's like nothing left to say, or the one with the floating eyeball with tentacles. That's all I can think of. If it's that one, probably going to be playing with Zebra that first before we go over to D1. All right. Thank you, Pat. You have fun. Oh, gosh. Well, you still here, 11? Sorry, dry throat. I've been trying to drink this tea, and it's helping sort of. But talk. My throat hurts. Oh, gosh. Jeez Louise. But, yeah. Well, at least I'm getting some responses on Twitter, which is always the hardest thing. People, it's a really hit and miss. Kind of like Star Trek Discovery. Which, yes, I will take pot shots at that show. It's not that great. Oh my gosh. Gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah. But I'm going to be trying to eventually get into Breaking Bad. I know people keep on saying, you got to watch it. It's a great show. I'm like, okay, eventually. Because there is so many shows I want to see. And I know I need to get more reviews out there for the movies because I focused on television so much. Which, speaking of television, I need to watch that last season of Doctor Who so I can do a review on it, because people said it is really bad. But I keep on telling people, trust but verify, which is what I'm going to have to do. I can trust that it's going to be horrible, but I need to check it out for myself to make sure I'm in agreement with that, or if I think it's complete hogwash. With with Star Trek Discovery, people have been telling me how horrible it is. It's horrid. You shouldn't watch it at all. I watch it and it's kind of like, it's okay if you go episode individually. But if you're going over the whole thing, it's not really good. It's pretty bad. I used to watch Star Trek when I was a little kid, like Star Trek Next Generation, DS9, which I may have to rewatch them just to try to see what some of these really big time Star Trek fans are talking about. Because I'm just a casual viewer. I'm not a hardcore fan. If you want a hardcore fan discussion about something from me, talk about Buffy and Angel. Because those shows were my jam. I'm going to have to rewatch them. But those were my jam. Because I started watching Buffy back when I was about 15. Season 3, right before they did the spinoff. And it was great. I absolutely loved that kind of stuff. It had great plot. There were some plot holes, but you get that from any show. And there was great characterization. But yeah, that's a thing you're going to have to deal with on any show. And one of the things that I judge different shows with, is it good? Does the story make sense? Am I getting entertainment value here? You don't always get that. Oh, gosh. But yeah. Oh, gosh. Sadly, I do not think we are going to get many more people inside, so I'm probably going to be going off for now, and I'll be back later tonight if you want to tune in. So, if you would like to support this channel, I have some links down below. It's a number of links. Teespring, my coffee. You can buy me a coffee because, you know what? I need to be caffeinated. Or you can just check me out on Twitter, which is @Phalon Reacts. And I will catch y'all on the flip side.